Pretty good. How about you guys?
Good.
Nice
Good.
to see you guys. Happy Monday.
Tell us a little bit more about after you watched the film of Arizona State. Obviously, you had to be slightly impressed with your performance, but what were some of the subtleties that maybe you didn't see?
You know, I thought that we played extremely physical on the outside and at all levels on offense. The penalties were still a big deal for us. We definitely have to clean that up, especially against a defense like Utah. So we're just, getting everything corrected and, going about ourselves today, just getting ready for, a big game against Utah.
What is it about the penalties? It's been a bugaboo for 3 years. It doesn't seem like it's specific to anything. It's just...
I think that a lot of it comes from, being just over-aggressive on a lot of things from all of us because we want to help this team and, help things go. So a lot of it is a lot of aggressive penalties, just for us putting our hands in the wrong place trying to make a play or just a lot of over-aggressive things that happen. And, it's been a problem for 3 years, and each week we try to make an emphasis to, clean it up. So this week we're, pushing ourselves again to clean it up against Utah, so we'll see how it goes.
Do you ever take note of the fact that there seem to be a lot of Pac-12 teams that are at the top of the penalty list?
I think, like I was saying, we're an aggressive conference. We try to make plays all over, and with that, you're gonna get penalized.
Might there be something else contributing?
I have no idea. No idea.
Is everybody involved in the game kind of aggressive?
I think that's the only line I can come up with right now.
What was so different offensively in this game compared to maybe any of the other ones?
To be honest with you, I think we kind of were just clicking. I think that the past games we were clicking also. I think the first game we really struggled, but it's just getting the thing going. Getting everything going. And like I said, I use it all the time. It's just a machine, just getting it going. Once it gets going, it's pretty crazy. So we looked really good on all cylinders. We looked pretty high powered.
Before the season, I think you and the other receivers were pretty much all saying that Brett's going to spread it out. There isn't a true #1 receiver. Are you a little surprised at your own numbers so far? I think you're over 100 yards per game.
I just try to come out here and play the best as I can. I think that when you practice and you prepare yourself, I think that you expect the things to happen. So, am I surprised? I guess it's just me playing the game. Every day I leave the game and I'm like, that's what I'm supposed to do. It's not something that I'm not supposed to do. I'm just supposed to catch the ball and score. It's a pretty simple game. So, not really, to be honest. It's just hard work pays off.
I'm sure you've gone up against Ish enough to know his styles. What is it about him that makes him so frustrating to be guarded by?
He's just a playmaker. Ish is a phenomenal player. He plays with so much heart and passion. You guys have been here forever to see that. So, he has no quit in him. He's just, man, he's Ishmael. You guys know that.
The explosiveness, we've seen going back to that excursion. Are you shocked the team still kick it to him and don't try to do whatever they can not to put the ball in his hands?
Keep kicking it to him. Keep scores up on the board because he's a phenomenal, just a phenomenal athlete in general. He can do that at any side of the ball. Honestly, he can play offense. He's a phenomenal player. So Ishmael is just. I'm so happy that we chose to come to the same school, and I could see him do that on every level.
Now, back at Oaks, when was the first time that you really realized who he was and what he could do?
It's actually, there's a moment where it really stood out to me. I couldn't play a game my junior year because I had a sprained ankle, and Ishmael took like an interception to the house. He basically did what he did at Arizona State. He got a punt return. He beat St. Bonaventure basically by himself, helping us to get all those touchdowns. So that's when I said, this dude is a real deal. So I'm so happy that we could both play on those, two teams together.
Is he just as fiery of a guy then?
I think he's more fiery now.
Yeah.
He's nasty. You want to go against Ishmael, you better come prepared for sure.
Where do you think that fire comes from? What is it about him?
I have no idea. I didn't grow up with him, so I don't know. But he comes out here and works hard every single day.
What do you see from Utah so far? Have you looked at much film?
Yeah, I've been looking at it all morning, and some last night. They play really physical. I think that's the staple of their defense, staple of their program. That they come prepared every single week to fist fight without a doubt. For the secondary, the corners look extremely athletic. They have the safety who moved the corner, Rowe. He's looking extremely good. He got a pick 6 last week, so it's going to be another fist fight for us. We have to come ready to go on Saturday.
This game matches up two of the best special teams units in the country, two of the best return units in the country. As an offensive player, how much does it free you up when you have positive starting position and you're not, back around your own 20 or behind that? How much does it free things up in terms of play calling and the way you guys play?
Well, it changes the play calls now. Now you don't have to worry about, you have now a competitive advantage as far as field position is concerned. So you can kind of just go into the meat of your offense and kind of just, run the things you're used to, opposed to, the coming out being, and backed up in the 10. You got to worry about the field position, where they could get the ball at and all sorts of things like that. So it definitely helps us as an offense to get it going, get us in rhythm, and just eventually score.
How key is it that between you, Massington, and Gordy, you've got some pretty big, strong guys, and it seems like defenses can't necessarily, they don't have enough big people in the secondary to match up with you guys physically?
That's credit to our offseason, just us developing ourselves as full strength and physical, having that physicality as receivers. So, it's definitely tough. I can definitely see how it's tough. Thomas Duarte and Eljar are some phenomenal receivers. Brett is filming this right now.
What do you think about the Utah defense?